Free traffic from video sharing sites. Video sharing sites are some of the most visited sites on the entire internet and should be a part of your overall marketing plan. Uploading multiple review, demo, or tutorial videos and then having a call to action to drive traffic to your website is a method that many successful marketers use. Some of the most popular video sharing sites out there are YouTube, Metacafe, Dailymotion, and Vimeo. And you can see here at Alexa, Alexa is a website that basically it tracks website popularity. And it tracks pretty much any website that's out there. You can go ahead and find out how popular it is from Alexa. And you can see here that YouTube is rated the third most popular website in the world. It's the third most popular also in the United States. So you know that this site, it gets millions upon millions of visitors every single day. And you can tap into that traffic that's there with, like I said, either demo videos or tutorials. Review videos are also very popular. And it's not just YouTube. Most people out there, they're familiar with YouTube, but it's not just YouTube. Even though YouTube gets the majority of traffic out there, these other video sharing sites like Metacafe and Vimeo and Dailymotion, you can see they're also very popular. We'll just put in Vimeo right now. And you can see that its global ranking is 104. So Alexa basically determines that there's only about 103 websites that are more popular than video. So you can see these websites, they really are very, very popular. And you can siphon off some of this traffic to your websites by using video marketing in your overall marketing plan. You can see, we'll take a look at some data from Metacafe. And you'll be able to see that Metacafe, although it's not 3 or in the top 100, you can see that it's only ranked 1079th. So there aren't that many sites out there that are ranked ahead of Metacafe and some of these other video sites. So video marketing, and especially video marketing with these sites, is something that you definitely should do to start driving traffic to your websites. Free traffic from social media sites and Web 2.0 sites. People spend a lot of time on social media sites, and it's easy to find very targeted groups of people. Now you need to remember that these sites are mainly used for social interaction, so a heavy sales pitch usually doesn't work here. You want to be helpful on these sites. Now sites like HubPages, Blogger, Tumblr, and Squiddo are good for creating additional portals to your main site so that you can drive traffic from these heavily trafficked sites to your sites. And what's important here is that all of these sites are very, very popular and can be used to send traffic to your main websites. Now, everyone out there, they're familiar with Facebook and Twitter, and a lot of people have never even heard of HubPages or LinkedIn or Tumblr, or maybe you have, but you weren't quite sure how to use these types of sites to drive traffic to your sites. So let's take a look, okay? First of all, let's look at how popular these sites are. If we just go over to Alexa, and Alexa is a website that judges site popularity, and it's used by many marketers, and it's considered a very valuable tool to determine how popular a website is. And when we go to Alexa and we put in Facebook, you can see that it has a global ranking of 2. So basically, it's the second most popular website out of the millions and millions of websites that are out there. So if you can grab some of the traffic that's already at this site and pull it over to your site, it's something that you can do, and a lot of people are doing very successfully. And it's not just Facebook that's super popular. You can see that Twitter, another site that many people are very, very familiar with, it's ranked 10. But it's not just these really popular sites that everyone's heard of. Even a site like Tumblr, which you might not have heard of. And Tumblr is a great site where you can go ahead and create blogs on their website. Okay, it's free to use. You can create content, and then you can direct the people from Tumblr over to your website. And because Tumblr is so popular and it's used by so many people, you really can siphon some of that traffic off and direct it over to your website. Another site that's very popular with marketers for doing just that, for creating little blogs, is going to be Squidoo. Squidoo has lots of different categories, and what you can do is you can create your little content, your little mini blog basically, where you can have content that you might have repurposed from your main site, put up content on these type of sites like Squidoo and Tumblr and Hub Pages, and then make some sort of offer on that page to drive them over to your main website. And there's plenty of free courses out there and free instruction on how to grab traffic from these websites. And it's something that you really should look into. Another of the sites that you can use is Hub Pages. It allows you to create little mini blogs, your little place on the web that's free. Okay, you put up your content, and then you can drive traffic through links and through basically recommendations from your Hub page or your Squidoo back to your main site. And you can see Hub Pages, okay? Hub Pages is not nearly as popular as, Facebook or Twitter, but it's ranked 544th out of the millions and millions of sites out there. So the thing to remember, like I said, there's a lot of traffic to be had on these different websites. You just need to tap into it. Pinterest is another one. Pinterest it's basically all visual, okay? But you can drive there, and there are a lot of people that are driving traffic not only to their own websites, but even to affiliate offers. And you can see when we look at the popularity of Pinterest, see it's ranked 13th in the United States, and it's only been around, you can see right down here, back in 2012 is likely the end of 2011 is when it started. So this is a very new site, but it got popular very quickly. And you can tap into that popularity by creating content for these sites and then go ahead and linking that content and driving people back to your main site. And you do that with calls of action, okay? Direct people to go ahead and click that link to learn more about this subject, and then you can go ahead and on your website either make a sale or capture their information. But definitely tap into these sites. They're very popular, and you can get some traffic from them. Free traffic from tutorial sites. Tutorial sites are usually geared towards the design and technical niches, but there are still many opportunities on some of these sites in other niches. Now, these tutorial sites are great places to establish yourself as an expert in your niche. Like I said, especially if you're in a technical niche or something design related. Now, the first couple of sites that we'll talk about are Instructables and Tutorialize. Okay? And these are two sites. Instructables, it's a very cool visual tutorial site. Like pretty much all the tutorials are done with picture, step-by-step pictures. There's also step-by-step slideshows showing how to do something or how to make something. And as you can see, this is a very popular site. If we go over to Alexa, Alexa is a website that goes ahead and ranks all the websites out there that are out there, the millions and millions of sites. You can go to Alexa and find out where a particular site ranks. And you can see this website, while not in the top 100, it is ranked 627th in the United States. That means that Alexa judges this site to be a very, very popular site. And like I said, if you can have some sort of visual tutorial or show someone how to do something visually, you can go ahead and link back to your site. You can, in your resource box, you can go ahead and link back to your site so that when someone sees your tutorial, okay, and they like what they see, they can go ahead and learn more from your website, okay? And there's lots of ways that you can use a site like this. And another really popular site for marketing related and technical tutorials is going to be this site, Tutorialize. There's all kinds of different topics here, all kinds of different things that you can create tutorials on, and then you can link back and refer people to your site. And you can see, we'll take a look over at Alexa, and we can see that Udemy is another one. Udemy is another site that is very, very popular. Now, the thing with Udemy is you have to have very high quality video tutorials here. You need to have like about a half hour of content, and it needs to be very good content because they're going to go ahead and check your content and actually go through your content before they'll list it on their site. And what you can do is you can go ahead and join Udemy, create a video course, okay, a free video course, tap into their traffic that they have. Udemy, like I was showing you right here, very popular site. Alexa says that there's only about 1,300 sites in the United States out of the millions that are more popular than Udemy. So you can create yourself a good free course, okay, that leads into either a higher priced course on your website or more information that you're offering on that topic on your website. It's a very, very popular site, and it's an up and coming site that really shows a lot of promise for not only being able to sell your own product, your own instructional course or tutorial, but also for using those free tutorials to go ahead and drive traffic to your own website. Okay? And another website that's really popular and that's gaining a lot of followers is Learnist. And it's kind of like a Pinterest for educational tutorials. Now, the thing about Learnist is the content, it's not actually created on this site, but what you do is you use it kind of like as a social bookmarking site or a site where you can give more information and link off to the main site. So if you had tutorials on your website or on YouTube, okay, and Learnist, it's a pretty popular site. Tutorialize, that's 34,000th in the country, and then Learnist, it's another one that's fairly popular. You can see 26,000. So you can see out of the millions and millions of websites that are out there, okay, you can go ahead and put your content on this very, very popular site and then use their traffic to link back to your website. So I really think using tutorial sites like these are a great way that you can drive some traffic to your website. Guest blogging and forum marketing. Guest blogging lets you create content on other people's blog. It helps you establish yourself as an authority and gives you a link back to your site. Guest blogging can even help you promote a product or a service that you have to offer. Now, a great way to find guest blogging opportunities is just to go to Google and do a search for guest post and then your niche. So if your niche was, say, bodybuilding, you would type in guest post and then bodybuilding. You also want to make sure that you search the Bing search engine as well, because Google and Bing, they use different criteria. So you'll find many more opportunities using both search engines. A lot of marketers will just use Google, and by going to Bing, you're going to give yourself a lot more opportunities to do some guest posts. Now, there's also some great websites out there that'll allow you to search right on their site and submit on their site some different guest blogging opportunities. And some of those sites, the first one that we're going to look at is going to be My Blog Guest. And you can see what it does is it connects bloggers along with blog owners, and it gives blog owners a place to get new and fresh content on their site. And it gives bloggers like you, guest bloggers, a chance to reach a new audience, build your brand, you can network, and you can also build backlinks to your site. And there's several of these different guest blogging sites, but the first one, like I said, is this My Blog Guest. And you can see when we go over to Alexa to check the popularity of this site, you can see that of all the sites ranked in the world, this one is ranked 2,126. So you can see it's a very popular site. Some of the other sites that are out there that are popular for connecting guest bloggers with bloggers is slashdot.org. And you can see when we check this over at Alexa that it's ranked 1,719th. And it's just going to be a great place where you can go ahead and connect with other bloggers, get your content out there, and it's going to help you establish yourself as an expert. There's also Site Pro News, where you can go right to their site. They have a site or a section called Call for Writers, and it tells you exactly what they're looking for, how they can help you, how you can get your information out there. And by connecting with these other blogs, you're going to be able to go ahead and get some traffic linking back to your site. Another popular site is going to be the Blogger Newsnet, and you can see when we search on Alexa, you'll see it's a pretty popular site. Of all the sites out there, this site is pretty popular compared to the millions and millions of sites out there. And what's going to happen is you can see this is a site that's been around for an awfully long time, and it's going to allow you to get your site indexed by Google. It's going to increase your exposure, and it's going to expose you to a much wider audience. And guest blogging, it's been around a long time, and it's a very, very popular method for getting traffic to your websites. Now, forum marketing is one of the most popular ways to get free traffic to your site. And all you need to do is go to Google or to Bing and go ahead and search forum or message board in your niche. Okay? And what you can do is you can become an authority by contributing valuable posts and answering questions in the forum in your niche. Okay? And if you're not an expert, the great thing about doing this is you can just use Google or Bing to find the right answers to just about any question that someone's going to have. And then all you do is you have your signature, you link back to your website where you're going to offer up some sort of valuable free offer or some sort of secret. And you can see we can go right over to Google right now, and all I did type in bodybuilding. That's the niche that I'm working in right now, and then forum, and you can see there's all kinds of bodybuilding forums that we can go to. And I'll tell you, forum marketing is one of the most popular ways to drive traffic to your websites, and it's also definitely one of the most popular and most effective ways to get traffic to your site. Bookmarking and question and answer sites. The key to success with social bookmarking sites is to make connections with as many other people as you can on those sites. Now, generally, you won't see floods of traffic from these sites, but the opportunity is there for you to gain some visitors to your content. And the key to these sites is really to stay consistent, to make sure that you are constantly bookmarking your content and connecting with other people. And some of the most popular sites out there are Delicious, Slashdot, Dig, and StumbleUpon. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the first of these sites is Delicious. It allows you to go ahead and save, organize, and discover interesting links on the web and then share those with other people. And as you can see, if we just go over to Alexa and judge the popularity of the Delicious website, you can see it's in the top 1,000. And that's the top 1,000 of all sites in the world. So as you can see, Delicious is a very, very popular site. Another popular bookmarking site is going to be slashdot.org. And they're going to allow you to go ahead and bookmark different sites and content on your website. You can tag it or bookmark it and share that with other people. Another very popular bookmarking site is going to be Digg, which is at digg.com. And once again, there you can go ahead and tag your content, share it with other people. And if you have good content, it's going to get shared by other people. And you can see when we go to Alexa, Digg is ranked 464 out of all the websites in the world. So if you get your content on Digg and you share it with people and it's good content, you have the potential to tap into that really, really popular traffic. Another one out there is StumbleUpon. StumbleUpon lets you go ahead, tag stuff, tag other people's content, but what you generally want to do is tag content on your website. Tag other content and drive them to your website. It's just such a popular site. You need to tap into its power. Now, another type of marketing, okay, that's really, really popular is going to be going to question and answer sites. Now, a lot of marketers, they swear by using question and answer sites to get highly targeted. You're not going to get a lot of traffic, but you can get very highly targeted traffic to your website. And what you need to do is you need to go to these different various question and answer sites. Find the questions that need answering in your niche and then provide them with solutions. If you don't have the exact solution on your website, spend a little bit of time, create something for them. Just spend a little bit of time creating something that will solve their problem. So if they have a question about how to build muscle and you're in the bodybuilding niche, put together a little article or grab an article for somewhere, put it on your site, and then link to that content. One of the things that can't be denied, many of these sites are really, really popular. And we'll take a look at some of the most popular question and answer sites. We have AnswerBag, Answers, Answers.yahoo.com, which is definitely the most popular of all the answer sites, AOL Answers, and Quora. And we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at some of these sites right now. Like AnswerBag right now, very popular site. People have questions and you can go ahead, go to these sites, answer their questions, and link back to your own site. It's not that difficult. You can see, I went to Yahoo Answers and someone had a bodybuilding question, and you can see this person here, they've gone ahead, they've told this person the answer to the question that they wanted. And down at the bottom, what do they have? They have a call to action to go ahead, visit that person's website for more information on the solution to the problem, okay? And what you can do is you can search these sites, find very popular questions, okay, and then provide answers. You can see Answers. It's rated 111th most popular site in all of the United States. That's very powerful. In you, by answering questions on these sites, providing a link back to your website with relevant information, you can tap into the power of these websites. And it's something that you really should try doing. Even AOL has a site that's called AOL Answers. And while it's not, the most popular site in the world, it's still in the top 10,000. And when you consider that there's millions upon millions of websites out there, if you can get on one of these popular sites, linking to the content on your site, you really can get a lot of traffic to your site. Quora is another one. Quora, a great site. People have questions. You can go ahead, answer those questions, and then go ahead and bring people to your site. Both of these methods, both social bookmarking and question and answer sites, are a method that you should implement to go ahead and get some free traffic to your website. Free traffic from ebook and document sharing sites. For many years, article marketing was one of the most widely used free traffic generation methods. In recent times, it has fallen out of favor with Google, but there is still plenty of free traffic using article marketing and other document sharing sites. Now, there are lots of free sites out there that you can use to either share an article or share an ebook or different documents, be them PowerPoints or infographics. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a look at some of the most popular ones right now. And without a doubt, the most popular of the article directories is going to be eZine articles. What's great about eZine articles is what you can do is you can place simple, little, very highly targeted, keyword targeted articles in your niche, okay, and then point back to your website with a resource box. They have lots of, pretty much any niche that you can think of, there's going to be a category for it at eZine articles. And eZine articles is really a great way to get a little bit of free traffic to your site, or if you really go heavy in article marketing, you can get a lot of free traffic. Another great site is going to be freeebooks.net. Very popular. You can put free ebooks in here, okay, where you talk about whatever your topic is, and then at the end of the free ebook, have a call to action, either to visit your website or to visit your website to opt in to a squeeze page or to get free information or to learn some sort of secret that wasn't covered in your free ebook. All right? And these sites, if we go to alexa.com, we can see that if we check on eZine articles, Alexa says it's the 608th most popular site in the universe. And that tells you that if you put content on that site and link back to your website, you're going to be able to tap into some of that free traffic that is just out there waiting for you. Okay? Freeebooks.net is another site. While it's not, in the top 100, it's still one of the top 10,000 sites out of the millions of sites out there. And it's a great place for you to tap into it, get some free traffic to your site by just submitting simple PDF ebooks. They don't need to be long, they just need to give a little bit of information and then send them to your website. That's the way that you do this. Another really popular site is called slideshare.net. Slideshare is great for sharing information with people in the form of slideshow presentations that you can use either with PowerPoint or even OpenOffice. You can create free presentations and also infographics. And there's plenty of free tools out there that you can use to just turn ordinary, regular content that you have, like an article, into either a SlideShare or an infographic. There's plenty of free tools out there. Some other very popular sites out there are going to be DocsTalk. That's a site that's geared mainly towards business and technology related niches. There's Smashwords. Smashwords is great for fiction and nonfiction ebooks. You can upload a free ebook there, entice them with your material, and drive them to your website with either a call to action or a simple link going back to your site for the person to learn more about whatever it is that you're talking about in your niche. Another great site is going to be AuthorStream. AuthorStream has many different categories, and AuthorStream is PDFs only. All you're going to use at AuthorStream is PDFs. But you can see when we go through the Alexa rankings for some of these different sites, they're just extremely popular. Like you look at SlideShare. You wouldn't think a site like this would be that popular, but it's ranked 122nd, which is just fabulous. You can put your content on there, okay, and then siphon off some of that traffic that they're getting to your website. It's just a great way to get lots and lots of free traffic that you wouldn't be able to get because you wouldn't be able to reach that many people. DocsTalk is great. Like I said, it's great for business documents and technology type of thing. Smashwords, like I said, there's lots of free fiction here, free nonfiction, and it's just a wildly popular site. You'd be surprised how popular some of these sites are that you may have never even heard of, and they just have free traffic that they're willing to give you in exchange for you putting this content up on their site. Another site is MyClick. They have many different categories. You can do both PowerPoints and PDFs. So you can either do some little presentation or just a quick PDF report, give some information in your niche, have a great title, and entice people to go ahead and click over to your website. There's also pdfcast.org. That's another site that's PDFs only. Very easy to use. They show you how to use it. Once again, it's a popular site. And then this next one here is going to be SlideBoom. SlideBoom is cool. They have lots of different categories, but the thing with SlideBoom is they are PowerPoint presentations only. Okay? And then we got lots more of these document sharing sites. You have Kalemo, which is a great up-and-coming site. You have PowerShow.com, which allows you to put up PowerPoint presentations. SlideServe, they have many different categories, and they allow PowerPoints only. And then finally, Amazon. A lot of people don't know it, but you can get tons of free traffic from Amazon. And the way that you get that traffic from Amazon is because of the popularity of e-readers. Okay, Amazon, they allow you to publish free Kindle books, okay, and then you can use their traffic, their built-in audience. You can have your Kindle book and you can drive people after they're done reading that Kindle book or to get more information from you, they can go ahead and get it on your website or your blog. Wherever you want to send them to, you can do that with free ebooks on Amazon. And it's just a really great, a lot of people don't think of getting free traffic from Amazon, but you put together yourself a nice free Kindle book. It can even, you don't need to have a lot of content, something small, even like a 5 to 10 page quick little report that you format for Kindle, direct people in that ebook to visit your website for more information, and you're going to get lots of free traffic that way. Free traffic from press release sites. Now, press releases are a tried and true method to drive traffic and build strong backlinks to your websites. A press release, it can be created for just about anything, from a new product, the creation of a new site, or even new content on your site. It really doesn't have to be that big of a deal for a press release to be created, okay? And there are lots and lots of different press release sites. Some of the most popular sites out there are PRlog, OpenPR, BeforeIt'sNews.com, Newswire Today, and Pressbox.co.uk. Those are some of the most popular press release sites out there. And you can see, we can go to prlog.org, and you can see right when you go to the website, it shows you, here's a link, you can submit your press release right here. And they do offer a free press release distribution service. And you can see, if we check over at Alexa, the website that judges the popularity of websites, you can see that this website, it's ranked around 2,000th most popular website. So out of the millions and millions of websites out there, Alexa, which is an authority on website rankings, has deemed this website worthy of the top 2,000. It's 2130 in the world. Now, another popular website that you can use is OpenPR. And you can see right up here, you can submit a press release free of charge. And what'll happen is it'll get distributed out to different news outlets. Now, generally, you're not going to get tons and tons of free traffic from these sites, but the potential is there that you can, because they are highly trafficked websites, and they also submit your press release to other high traffic websites. And here's another website, beforeitsnews.com, another website that allows you to submit your press release. Okay? Then there's Newswire Today, allows you to submit your press release. It can get picked up by international news outlets. It gets put across many different websites, and you can get backlinks and actual traffic to your site if your press release, intrigues people. There's pressbox.co.uk. That's a very popular site. They allow you to do those free press releases. Okay? There's Free Press Release. And you can see, if we check this out over at Alexa, you can see it's in the top 10,000 of most popular websites. Think about that. There are millions of sites out there, and you can get a link from a site that's in the top 10,000. That's just awesome. Awesome what you can do with press releases. There's PR.com, another real popular press release website. One of the most popular. You could submit your free press release right there. And all these press release services, they have upsells. Like, you can pay more. You can pay a fee to get your website, strewn across different multiple avenues. I recommend, when you're just starting, go ahead and use their free services before you start buying any press release distribution. And the truth of the matter is, with all these free press release services, you don't have to spend the money. But I definitely do recommend that you start using some free press releases in your free traffic generation strategies. Free traffic from traffic exchanges. Now, this topic is going to be a little controversial. And the fact of the matter is that the traffic from these sites is usually pretty poor. But if you have an offer that's geared towards affiliates or other marketers, these traffic exchanges, they may be worth checking out, and they may be worth your time. Now, I don't recommend buying the upgrades at these sites or spending too much time at these sites. There are better paid traffic options out there and better uses of your time. Now, that being said, I can't deny that these sites are popular. They're popular with webmasters, and they can help you get some free traffic to your site. So there's going to be 5 of them that we're going to be looking at. They're going to be Traffic Swarm, Traffic G, Easy Hits for You, I Love Hits, and the Start Exchange. And the first one we'll look at here is Traffic Swarm. It's free to get started. You can get some free traffic just by joining their site and taking advantage and setting up things so that you can get some free traffic. And I'll take you over to Alexa. Alexa is used to judge the popularity of a website. And you can see that out of the millions and millions of sites, Alexa ranks this site 3,326 in the United States. And the way that they judge that, it's an estimate of the site's popularity, okay? And you can see that it's combined by average daily visitors and how long people stay on their site. So it really is, it's a popular site. And if you do, you can get some free traffic from a site like Traffic Swarm. Another site is Traffic G. It's another traffic exchange. If you have some free time, okay, where you're not doing much, or if you have an outsourcer that you pay very little, they could go ahead and work these traffic generation sites for you. Their traffic exchanges, kind of. You send a person, you get a person from another site. But you also, usually when you join these sites, you can get some free referrals. And you can see, we'll check over at Alexa, and Traffic G, it's ranked 4,320th in the United States, which is just amazing. Easy Hits for You is another one. Okay, you can get hits to your website, visitors to your website for next to nothing or no money at all. Okay, another popular site is I Love Hits. If we check Alexa, Easy Hits for You ranked 1,277th in the United States. Think about that. That is a very popular site that you can get free traffic from. Like I said, don't spend too much time on these free traffic exchanges, but in your free traffic marketing plan, using these free traffic exchanges, like I said, if you have an offer that's geared towards affiliates or geared towards internet marketers, or if you offer some sort of service, these traffic exchanges, they really could help you get some targeted traffic to your website. So I do recommend that you check them out. Just make sure you don't spend too much time on them. Miscellaneous free traffic sources. Now, if you have a list of targeted subscribers, one of the best ways to get free traffic is with an ad swap. Now, if you're not familiar with ad swaps, an ad swap is when two marketers that each have lists do a mailing for one another. Okay? These mailings, they're usually for a free offer on a squeeze page. You can learn all about ad swaps and find people to swap with over at safeswaps.com. SafeSwaps is one of the greatest websites for putting together people that are looking to do ad swaps together. In ad swaps, you really can get a lot of traffic doing an ad swap. And SafeSwaps is a great website because they put ad swappers together. So if you have a list of 100 people, it can put you with another marketer who has a list of 100 people. You each can do a mailing for one another, and you're each going to get some free traffic out of it. SafeSwaps, it's a free service. You can purchase an account there, okay? Something I recommend if you do have a list and you're going to be doing some ad swaps. But if we go over to Alexa, okay, Alexa judges the popularity of websites, and you can see SafeSwaps is a very popular website. Has a lot of people on there that are looking to do ad swaps with marketers just like you. Okay, now you have to have a list. So if you don't have a list, you're not going to be able to do ad swaps just yet. But once you get yourself a list, a very good source of free traffic is definitely going to be through ad swaps. Now, another great free website is going to be Craigslist. There are many, many marketers that use Craigslist in their free classifieds to drive traffic to their websites. With all the categories that Craigslist has, you're definitely going to be able to market to just about any niche that you can imagine. And if we go over to Craigslist right now, you can see I'm in the Boston Craigslist. There's categories for just about anything. Okay? There's sporting equipment, there's advice. You can place a small business ad. That's what a lot of people do. They place small business ads. You can go right over the small business section, place an ad for something that you have on your website, offer up something for free. Go into the category. If you're in the health category, click on the health, go ahead, get a feel for it. You can post links to your website. And Craigslist, if we go to Alexa, we can see that Craigslist is super popular. It's the 10th most popular site in the web in the United States. That means a lot of people go there. And if you're clever about it, do a search for Craigslist marketing. There's plenty of free information out there. There's ways that you can use these highly popular websites to get free traffic to your own website. I hope you enjoyed this video.